streak. Thank you. Sorry, I just got distracted. I was just checking someone's YouTube uploads. Okay. Well. This is the only exhaust I haven't perfected. Crazy to think about. Good lord. Gotta remember what we did to get here, so I really can appreciate that we're here now. Alright, so night session, how did it go? I got a 5th Unravel, which was a fucking miracle because that session was terrible. Like, I was playing really bad that session, so hopefully I play a little better this session, but you never know. But yeah, that was like, just genuinely just a bad session. Okay. I got 2 finals still, which is really lucky. I only got 2 finals because I didn't die to pre-final once, which means in an hour and a half I got the pre-final twice. So yeah, I was just not playing good that session, bro. I was actually just not cooking at all. It was so bad. But hey, 5th Unravel's crazy. I hope I can get past the first second of Unravel soon, because I still haven't. I mean, I actually could have on that attempt. It was actually a really hard pre-Unravel that I survived, and the Unravel happened. I fumbled a little bit, which is kind of unfortunate because I could have been a distance PB. It actually could have been a post-Unravel. The odds of clearing were low, but the odds of post-Unraveling were actually pretty good. I just needed avoidances, but 4 avoidances, it's true. There are 4 infinites left. 4 infinites and 1 exhaust. Oh my god. Bro. Let me out the corner. It does actually feel like the clear is close, which is interesting, because I say it's close, but like don't actually know if it's close and if I'm gonna, beat it anytime soon. I mean, for all I know, this grind could very well last into October. It's September 2nd, so I have 4 more weeks, which is a lot of time. I don't know. It's honestly both of those questions. Because I don't know, like, what is the... Like, okay, it could be... I don't think it's gonna happen before 80 hours, but I do think it'll happen, like, before, like, 130 hours. Like, I don't think it'll take that long. But I could be wrong. Like, I think in that, like, 50-hour range of time, I think I'll beat it, probably. Like, so, I you know, just gotta keep grinding. Now, as for, as for the despair avoidance gambit, like, I don't know. I mean, it does feel kind of stupid, because it's like, technically I've been close to clearing the whole game. It's not true. This is not a despair avoidance because it's too hard to be a despair avoidance, you know. For real. Grind Longhena Cantata. But only after I beat it. How did I make a hit? How did that hit me of all things? I was avoiding so many excellent hits and then I got hit on like nothing, bro. But yeah, like, it's too hard to be a despair avoidance, but like, this is definitely, you know, in the despair market, you know? Because it's like, dude, this boss is like really depressing to grind, genuinely, bro. Because it's like, it takes so long to like, unless you get like extremely lucky, it's like you're just gonna spend so long grinding out those finals. It's just like, it's just gonna be just like such a long grind. I mean, like, yeah, like, I don't, like, yeah, like, yeah. And it's like an avoidance where it's like, you can't just like mindlessly play it and get far. Like, you can mindlessly play, like, last TIS up until, like, the middle of Phase 2, where there's actually attacks that require a functioning brain. So it's like, you can kind of just, like, cruise through that kind of stuff. And that's, like, you know, that's kind of nice, because you can just get through it mindlessly. Can't really do that with this avoidance, though. You can't really reach the final mindlessly, because you need to put in a lot of conscious thought into it. So even though it's like, it's like the amount of time you feel versus the time that's actually there, you know, the ratio. Because like, the fight isn't like EX entrance tier where like every hour feels like you just played for a whole session. But it's definitely, you know, it's like, you really feel the time in this box. You feel every second. Because I get tuckered out after a 2-hour session with this boss, and that's like not normal for me. Like, normally it's like a 2-hour session is like, alright, let's, you know, warm up complete. Let's keep going. But like, with this boss, I really just can't play it that long. It's just too much to play a boss like this for that long. It takes up too much of my fucking mental energy to play this like 8 hours in a day. I mean, yeah, it's definitely naturally demotivating as well. Because I mean, like, there's like, you know, you're obviously always confident that you can beat it to a degree, but it's like when you just get punched down so much by the fight and by the luck and finals, like, you know, you're getting like, even stuff that even resembles good finals. That was a really hard blue. Like, instantly, like, the gaps were really bad on the first one. I was really surprised that the dodge I did worked, and then instantly there was more bad shit. So that was just a really hard blue, like, right from the get-go. That was kind of unfortunate. Like, probably genuinely like one of like bottom 10 scenarios I've ever seen at the start of Blue. Like, holy shit. What the fuck? Actually, that might just be the worst I've ever seen. Like, it's probably top 3 worst. Like, that was exceptionally bad. So yeah, it's like, you know, this is naturally very demotivating because it's like, it's just so, like, ruthless, you know? And it's like, it's like the combination of the skill on top of the luck is just really overwhelming. Because it's not enough to just get lucky, you also need to play well. Like, even if you get like an easy final, by final standards, aka one that's actually possible for a human to beat, you still need to read well. It's still easy to get tripped up by the curving and get overwhelmed. Especially when Unravel happens, like, this is gonna, like, it's just ridiculous, man. You see there's some silly messages there from Mr. Kai. I cannot look at them at this moment. I am locked in. That was a really good decision there. I should have maybe cut through. Let me open it. No! God damn it. That was precise, dude. Oh wow, okay, I was fucked anyways. Holy shit, dude, that pre-final. Oh my god. Whoa, dude. That rate I would have been safer in the corner, man. What the fuck? Damn. Holy shit. Holy shit, those reads! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Decision making! Holy shit! Oh my god! That is true, that did happen, Kai. Oh my god! If I do that on the clear attempt, dude. Oh my god. No, it was 2 hits. It was one, like, distinct hit, I guess, but, like, the 2 were, like, they were making out, they were right next to each other. Right before Unravel. And then Unravel and post-Unravel was fucking no-hit, like, what the fuck? Oh my god. That last read, dude, oh my god. Like, what a brilliant move. Like, holy shit, I'm fucking a genius. I'm an avoidance super genius. It was a great run. I mean, the pre-final was just fucked up. That was an extremely well played run. Would have been a 9.9 million if it wasn't for the pre-final hits, because of the 2 final hits were chained. What a run. I do like the phrase avoidance super genius because it makes me think about Syconia when they cry. And like, there's just a character in that game who always calls themselves a super genius, and it's very funny. They're honestly the GOAT. I like them a lot. They're a good character. Look how genius. I know what you mean. I don't believe that my genetic makeup has impacted my ability to fan game, but maybe it has. I mean, everyone has a different take on that. I don't really like the whole discussion around it because it's like, I think a lot of it's kind of toxic, I guess. And a lot of it's like very defeatist as well. And I definitely get that. It's like, you know, there's definitely some people that just pick things up very quickly. And there's definitely like, for some people it just comes easier. Like, that's undeniable. I can't believe that worked, by the way. I really feel like I should have died there at the end. I did something kind of stupid. Well, I guess I wasn't stupid, but I read the bullets and I knew that they weren't going to be open there. So, it's actually not that stupid. It's actually pretty reasonable to do what I did. But, what the fuck. Hey, music. Oh my god. Why? Oh my god, I fucking let go of the keyframe, really. Nope, I thought I jumped on that. Oh! Oh my god, distance PB. Distance PB. First 73XX. Oh my god, that I got a PB by a second. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I survived the first second of Unravel. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Actual, like, proper distance PB. Oh my god. Dude, I am on fire, bro. What the fuck? I'm cooking. Dude, I'm cooking. I'm good looking. Like, what the fuck? Also, I forgot to update my stats after yesterday's session, so let me do that, even though they will now be out of date, but... Oh my god. Oh my god. I got nervous too, bro. Oh my god. I thought, like, for 1 second, I thought that was it. Like, just for 1 second, I was like, this is it. Like, and then it, like, it ended after, like, oh my god, like, dude, that 1 second of where I was in uncharted territory, that was unbelievable. Oh my god. Dude, oh my god. Okay, so I would say that was a death to Unravel. Good lord, oh my god. Oh my god. Like, yeah, I'll say that's a death to Unravel. I would say, like, a pass on of Unravel is probably 7350, so the next second. But, like, oh my god, bro. Oh my god. What a run! What a run. Hello, Zambrini. Thank you, Mirzik. You're the reason why the run was that good. You, like, transferred the energy there. I tried, man. That was hard, though. I clustered really badly. Oh my god. The blue attack, it's called Aura. The blue attack is like, it's very gimmicky. You definitely get used to it, but it's very difficult. You have to read really far ahead, and you have to, like, you just need to play it to the point where you get a sense for what you can do and what you can't do. Because it's like, you can't just stay in one place. You kind of gotta go back and forth, you know, around, try to find the best spots, and like try to make your decisions early enough that you give yourself mobility options. It's a very difficult attack for sure, but it's one that gets consistent with enough time. Although if you're playing badly, you're just not gonna pass it at all. So yeah. Kinda cooking, kinda cooking, kinda cooking, kind of cooking. Oh my god. The squeeze. The squeeze that I squoze. Oh my god, it's happening, bro. It's actually happening. I got a second PB, and my PB is no longer 225, it's 226. Holy shit. It's true. I mean, if you think about it in terms of how long this fight has been unclear, then he's actually had a pretty long reign. Bro's been alive for... Also, yeah, I did actually try to read chat there during that and almost died for it. That was really smart. His reign has lasted like 11 years. So he's kind of cooking. Also, that pre-final net attempt was funny, because it's like, I was thinking, like, at the start of it, like, bro, oh my god. I was thinking, like, dude, it's got, like, is it, like, I was, like, listening to the music to, like, tell how far I was, and when it reached the halfway point, it's like, dude, it's only halfway. I felt like I've survived, like, 3/4 of the attack. God. Pre-final is bad for my blood pressure, I'm telling you. I'm already American, dude. I'm gonna die of heart disease. But, like, pre-final is making that happen so much faster. Dude, doctors should advise against pre-final. Should milk it to do a 20-minute video called "Can I be the worst boss in all of video games?" Dude. It would be funny if a fucking Music 2 video of all things got like that level of like attention. If I like actually like milked it and like made like good enough content that people would watch and like share it and stuff. That would be crazy. That's true. The brown Taisa is or the golden Taisa is 5 minutes long, and this one's only like 2.5. Would it even be the worst thing? I mean, okay, let's think about like what's really bad on AHOF, right? Like, okay, the one that everyone talks about is always Forest Song. Like, Forest Song is really bad. Lucky Final is very bad, yes, but some people like it at least. Forest Song is like, nobody wants to play that, bruh. There's Ruma Extra. Ruma Extra is like hideous, bro. Absolutely hideous. I do want to play Ruma Extra though. I mean, I have it unlocked. Low-key though, I feel like Ruma Extra would take me longer than the main game. But maybe it's not that bad. I mean, it only took Ao 10 hours. Forest Song's not as bad as Reincarnation Ascension. Reincarnation Ascension is really bad, but okay, I don't like it. But, you know, okay, here's the thing of Reincarnation Ascension. It has such good vibes that it doesn't matter if the gameplay is like absolutely terrible to me. Like the vibes are so immaculate. Like I fuck with it. I fuck with it. Okay, there's something there. You know. I know Mir really hates Cherry Aya, but honestly, the fight never looked that bad. But you know, maybe it is. Yeah. What else is like considered bad? I mean, most games have at least a couple people that would say that they're like pretty good. the Despair games, for instance. Universally hated avoidance. I feel like there's not really like I don't know, like people make fun of Forest Song, but nobody's played it really, so like we don't really know if it's that bad. We just know it looks that bad. Like, I don't know. Like, there's like really shitty games, obviously. Like, for example, Lecce Naltia is fucking stupid. Like, Lecce Naltia is a really dumb game, but a lot of people think it's quite fun. Myself, like, I really like Lecce Naltia. I'm not looking at the screen. Emperor's Side Mark II is pretty good. Red Ball, I don't know if it's pretty good, but it looks pretty good. There's like the avoidance intermission towards the end looks kind of stupid though, because there's like a point where it's like there's like a bunch of bullets like randomly spawn, and then you have to like read their colors to know where they're gonna go direction wise, and it looks really bullshit. Like that seems pretty fucked up. The Mark III is the. Oh wait, it is Mark III. Okay, I didn't know. I always thought it was Mark II. No. I feel like I've always called it Mark II and nobody has corrected me on it. Loki, how did I not take damage with that awkward ass movement? Okay, I'm stupid. Schwarlitz's Requiem. Schwarlitz's Requiem. That game looks silly. I definitely have more of a desire to grind last TIS than that game. Main thing with that game is, like, I don't understand. Like, I understand, but, like, why would you make a last TIS, like, and then have the same difficulty balance issues? Well, that's actually, technically, well, the thing with the fight is, like, it was, like, the version of VX Emperor that was originally gonna exist in K3, but then, like, Camille was like, this is too different from the boss rush version, so he's like, I'll make my own. And then he made his own, and then she was like, if you've gotten K3 true ending, you can do that. But in 1.5 was a pretty reasonable request, but in 2.0 it's kind of funny. I was probably asked for that game, because, I can get it. Legally. I have double true end because I've done true ending on 1.5 and 2.0. In other words, I'm fucking decadent. That's not how you use that word at all. It's worse balance thing. I didn't read the whole message, because I gotta look at the screen for this attack, unfortunately. One of the only places you can make comfortable. Oh my god, I got really lucky there. If the red was in worse positions, it was cooked. Something about the balancing of Schwartz's Requiem being worse than last year. Oh, couldn't get out of the way in time. Oh my god, you asshole. Thank here. Yeah, okay. Actually, I almost made that work. That was a really awkward thing we need to do. Ah! Dude, imagine if that happens at the fucking end of the, like, the clear attempt. Holy shit, dude. You would cry and scream and throw up, like, dude. That would be so bad. Oh my god. That was one hit doable, dude. One, probably, but like, dude, who's gonna read that, bro? Like, I mean, maybe like the really good barrage players can, but that is those 4 hits were pretty justified. I think one of them was kind of bad. God. I mean, yeah. It's stupid though, because it's like, even if you don't get like absolutely horrible RNG on final, you're probably still cooked. Like, it's probably still gonna destroy you, because it's just so hard and long, and like, god, why is it 20 seconds long? Also, yeah, that's like something I always thought about Schwarz's Requiem, is like the fact that like you need to put like conscious effort into phases 2 and 3, or phases 1, 2, 3, is like kind of stupid, because it's like obviously phase 4 and 5 are more consistent than they are in last TIS, but like the amount of effort it takes to get there definitely seems like a lot, and it's like the one thing that makes last TIS like bearable to grind is like you can like kind of brain off, and so like you can get to like phase 4 without too much effort outside of like a handful of attacks that you can lock in, but like having to actually put conscious thought constantly is definitely like, I don't know. It just seems like kind of a stupid game for sure, a hard thing to grind. It's like the kind of thing where it's like, I feel like if it's gonna take you more than 50 hours, then it would be kind of miserable, but if you can beat it like quickly, then it's probably okay to grind. That's how it always seemed to me. So yeah, 2 finals in the first 30 minutes of the session is, what the fuck am I cooking? And it was a pre-final death? What the fuck am I cooking? Holy shit. Am I getting like a skill boost or something? Because I feel like I've been playing better lately. Not just on final, but like, I don't know. I just feel like I've been better. Like, I don't know, I feel like my reads are sharper. I feel like I'm not getting like caught off guard as much. Like, I don't know. Maybe I am. I'm getting better at this fight still, even after 64 hours. Whoops. This game would be easier if white background and cherry bullets. True. I mean, actually, like, imagining it, like, if final was, like, apples that were, like, curving, like, I don't know why, but even as I'm thinking about that in my head, it just, like, it just smells easier to read. Like, I don't know, I could just, like, I could just feel my brain just aligning with it better and just making more sense. Like, I don't know. Like, I can see it. I can see it. It's like the dumbest fucking like placebo effect ever, but like, yeah. The only issue is that if they were apples, they would be fatter, which would make them really hard to dodge. Because like the current like bullets are like really thin on final. Oops, I bumped my microphone. I'm almost at 70 finals, which is cool, I guess. I'm actually reaching the point where it's like getting a final within like this amount of attempts actually is pretty reasonable, which is crazy to think about. Oh my god, I almost beat it this today. What the fuck? I don't even remember what hit count that run ended on. Wasn't it 4? I think it was 4. I can check. No, it was a 2 hit. Oh, it's my 4th 2 hit. I didn't even think about that. I guess I have 4 2 hits now. Oh. I guess apples are just easy. So I have 4 2 hits and 1 1 hit, which is really good. I'm accumulating the type of good runs that you would see before you would like pass final the first time. But now in the context of reaching final. So I don't know. I don't know. My opinion doesn't change about the difficulty of this fight, by the way. I do think it would definitely be my hardest fan game clear. Especially because it's so volatile, because like even if I beat it like today, right? Like I would still think like, dude, like I can only get so consistent at final, I just get cooked. And like there's probably gonna be some people, like I could definitely see someone coming in just having like the fucking like insane final pass rate, you know, 1 in 20, beats in like 10 hours, like oh, that was pretty easy. Very overrated. Splatter Fate is harder, and it's like, yeah, okay, dude. But, you know, if you feel that way, well, okay, well, you wouldn't say Splatter Fate is harder. If you're that good at Barrage, then Splatter Fate's probably not that hard. But, you know, it's always possible. So, but yeah, I do think this fight's pretty hard. I mean, you never know. Some people are just so cracked, man. Maybe I'm selling myself short a little bit. Maybe I'm also cracked. Also, I can't believe that worked. Aw, it's just like 2024 Mags fucking sucked at Barrage. Would not play Ruma if it was a real Barrage. Dude, Ruma if it didn't have apples would look so scuffed. I mean, unironically, it's like, I do wonder, like, if, like, it just so, like, because, like, okay, here's the thing, though. Al was consistent at Splatter Fate, because, keep in mind, it took him, like, 40 hours, but that was with 6 final deaths. Like, that is a ridiculous amount. So when you think about it that way, the game was really consistent for him, like, the consistency that we've seen from, like, modern people. So, like, you know, if you just don't get unlucky and die a bunch at the end, and also have better than 1 in 10 on pre-final, because that was also Max's main issue, was pre-final, right? Because pre-final being 1 in 10 is fucking stupid. It's like a 1 in 4, 1 in 5. It should be like twice as good as that. So we got kind of cooked for that reason. So I think that, and then like, you know, other people played the game as well though, and they also struggled, but it is interesting how there was just the modern resurgence where Splatter Fate was just like, kind of just cooked by a bunch of people. And now we have Savor saying that, you know, Destruction State is, harder. Which, you know, my man, but also some of his other takes are kind of, ooh, I don't agree with those. Like, I don't think Ruma is harder than Splatter Fate. Come on, bro, let's be realistic here. But to be fair, he also spent like 160 hours in Ruma. Maybe it was 130. I think it was 130. I don't know. Because it was like 30 hours in the newest version, like 100 on older versions, so like 130. Dude, how do people think Ruma is fucking harder than Replica, bro? Replica is impossible. Even just stupid though, and that's why I can't beat Replica easily. Well, no, that would imply that Merzik's also stupid, because... And Mirror. Replica is fucking impossible, bro. Hey, Theo. Thank you. I got a run to 226 out of 232. My first 7,300 streak. Oh, that's unfortunate. It isn't just like simple math. Like, yeah, that sounds kind of boring. How did I... what? Okay, whatever. My precision just like crazy today? Like, am I just like the execution master? Like, what the fuck? I will say, this is a very weird insecurity. I was feeling very weird about the fact that it felt like all of my unravels were off stream. So it felt really good to not only get one on stream, but it was my best unravel yet. That feels really good. Mostly because it's like, there is a good chance I beat this off stream. And it's like, if it does happen off stream, I hope people won't. Because like, for a fight this hard, being it off stream is a little silly, but like, considering the nature of the grind, it's like, I just don't want to stream all of it. That is heavenly RNG for sure. Just because like, the amount I play is, and like, the way I'm playing this is not very conducive to like, the way I like streaming. If I just think about that, it's like, I don't, like, I want to beat it on stream because it'd be hype, but like I don't like, you know, I don't want to compromise like being able to play like 3 to 4 hours a day for that because I would want this to be done. Dude, incredible. What a session. You just be the world's biggest definitive hacker of all time. Dude, if I was cheating fan game shit, that would be fucking crazy, bro. Like, how would I, like, how would I get away with it? It's funny because it's like, this is such a nonsense excuse, but it's like, genuinely for me, like, a genuine reason why I can't cheat, even if I wanted to, is because I just don't know how, bro. Like, I would do not know how I would go about it. Because you can't make, like, it's impossible to make any kind of splice convincing, like, come on, bro. Like, that's just not happening. Especially in an avoidance, splicing is like, you can only have splice and avoidances that have, like, transitions, where it's like, you know, there's, like, nothing on the screen, like, but, like, even then, like, I don't know. Yeah. Realistic pass, I agree. Oh wait, no, you're already here. Never mind. I take back my high. Fuck you. Sorry, that doesn't mean I unfuck you. Like, yeah, it would be so difficult to get away with, bro. I don't think I'm cheating, personally, but I could be wrong. I mean, actually, I have actually. This is so stupid. I have, when I was, deep into SW4 Kaizo, I was really like nervous that I was like accidentally cheating, like I was accidentally running at like a slower frame rate, I accidentally, you know, stuff like that. Like I accidentally was playing on like a version of the game where like wall kicks for like 6 frames out of 5 frames. Like I was always nervous about shit like that playing SW4 Kaizo for like no reason. Like just that like somehow, some way I was accidentally cheating, and one day I would be like exposed for accidentally cheating and people wouldn't believe me that it was an accident. Like dude, that like, it's such a stupid fear, like it's literally just like raw anxiety disorder. Also, the luckiest avoidance player, without a fucking doubt, is Choco 1260. Dude, Choco is, like, actually criminally lucky. Like, dude, he almost never gets unlucky for one. Let's start with that. Bro always wins. Like, he always gets what he needs. And then, on top of that, like, like, what the fuck, man? That's like everything. He always gets just, like, exceptionally lucky on everything. Like, he always just has, like, the fucking stupid fucking clear times and all these fucking hard-ass luck games because he just fucking, like, what the fuck? Like, it's so stupid. Choco. I'm not gonna be wrong, I love Choco, but god damn, man. That is a lucky fuck right there. It is crazy, man, because like he beat Burger in 9 hours, he fucking beat like EX Entrance in like 16 hours, you know? Like there's definitely grinds that go poorly for him. He spent like 44 hours in Electric Sister Bitch and only got the final twice in that time. Like, that's pretty rough, bro. Oh my god. Dude, what is that? If I stuttered, that would have been fine. Dude, one hit. Oh, dude, one execution mistake away. Holy shit. Yeah, well, that's a second one hit. Jesus, man. I actually almost beat it there again, dude. What the fuck? Dude, today is crazy. What the fuck? Yeah, second one hit. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh my god. Pluto says the talisman. Dude, the talisman is actually like... like, I have the talisman right now. God. It was a one hit and it was an execution mistake. Like... actually quite beatable. Holy shit. True. Dude, wait, what the fuck, dude? I'm like, wait, I just figured out what's going on with the session. Merzik joined on the first run where I got the distance PB, and then I was complaining about Choco's luck when I got my second one hit, bro. I understand what's happening. We need to find another lucky fuck. Where are they? Who else is lucky? Like, we need to get them here immediately. Like, clearly they're breeding the good attempts. Like, some shit is happening here, guys. I do like Choco a lot, for the record, but I do find his luck kind of absurd. It's very funny to me. Tapras did get the 1 in a million though, in like 3 seconds by opening it casually. Like, that is like insane. Like, that is like... And it's when I want to make a level where you just play until you roll a 1 in a million, and Tapras got like a 1 second PB. Yeah, world record. Like, what the fuck? True. Didn't you like first try final and lucky final? Meanwhile, I'm out here dying to it like 15 times. I do not know why I died so much to lucky final. It was actually crazy. Choco to clear his avoidance in 6 hours. If someone clears his avoidance in 6 hours, I'm gonna punch them in the dick. Like, dude. Fuck you. I might like them as a person, but their dick is not safe from my paws. Which, that sounds crazy, but you know what I mean. I see. I'm sorry that came out wrong. I mean, lucky final is like lucky skill. I feel like lucky final is like you either die to it a lot or you die to it a little. Like, you know, like 7 just feels wrong. Like, I feel like it has to be like over 10 or less than 2. Gotcha. Look, don't think about what I said too hard. This section feels like exceptionally good. Like, I don't know why, it just feels like all my reads are just like on point right now. I feel like I'm just playing really well. It also feels like a bit of a skill boost, because honestly, I felt that like for a little bit, but like, it feels like my potential for every session has been a little higher, but like today feels like it's been like truly high, so that's kind of crazy. I don't know, maybe I am better, maybe it's just a lucky day, but... or lucky hour, you never know how the rest of the session will go, but it's definitely nice to see that like I'm doing this well though, like that makes me really happy. Updated stats would be 1 hit times 2, max chain of I think 7310? No, 7315, and total finals is 70. I should probably add the unravel count to that, because the unravel count is 6 right now. Which is crazy, because most of them are in the recent ones. 51 finals left. And that makes sense. Yeah. 121. That's the one that you declared as the one. So I'd roughly clear around like in like a week. Assuming that I keep up this consistency. If it's a little worse, it could be like a week and a half. That sounds pretty good. I just feel so motivated right now, like, I don't know. Like, it just feels like... it feels like it's coming. Like, it really does. It feels like I'm gonna beat this. Like, oh my god, that is such a crazy feeling to have for a boss this hard. For a boss this hard, where, like, the grind is, like this, where it's like you're not, like, gradually improving at everything, instead you just get, like, knocked on your ass and just destroyed. Like, it's actually happening. It's happening, and I only have 64 hours of playtime. God, that is insane. Whoops. It's like just thinking about it, it's just like, man, like, I just can't stop thinking about it, man, like. Man. Whoops. I'm excited, I'm excited. Whoops. Chain. God. My chain is 1,000 right now. Well, it was actually under 1,000 when I said that, but in the middle of the sentence I got to 1,000. It's kind of crazy because it's like the chain increases like pretty like it obviously increases like pretty slowly, but like it feels like it increases extra slowly at the very end. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's like the avoidance is 2 minutes and 32 seconds, but like those last 22 seconds feel so much longer than like any other 22 seconds. It is crazy to think about though, because like that's how much time is left in the avoidance on that run. Which I think means that had a score of 9.6 million. Lock-in state, true. Okay, so in order to get a score PB at this point, I just looked at this thing. I believe I would need to die within the last second of the fight. If I die within the last second, then it'll be a score PB if I want another one. Because then it's like, yeah, the score will stop incrementing. Like the one hit will get eaten by the avoidance ending if it's within the last second. This is a lock-in state, except I actually get a little stuck on the intro. My intro pass rate has actually not been amazing, I feel. My pass rate and everything else has been pretty good, so gotta keep that up. I mean, like, the intro is really stupid. I mean, at this point, I definitely feel more confident in yellow, blue, and red than intro. And for the record, the intro is not attack 1, it's attack 1 and 2 in the pattern. Although I've never died to the pattern yet, so... The pattern is basically like, it's like that one pattern from WK, like it's in a fight like super hard, but for some reason the pattern's like 7 difficulty. Right now, keep in mind what I'm saying because it'll be really funny when I get hit on the pattern. Hey. Yeah, I think I'm gonna update the stats after this stream. I will update them to include, instead of being like hit count PB, I'll just be like 1 hits, 2 hits, 4, and then, whoops, spot my mic again. And then I will also add a count for unravels. So I'll probably add that, and then yeah, I'll just update it before every stream. Don't want to get too excited because, well, I do have 2 juicy 1 hits now. I did need the fucking like 10 1 hits to pass final the first time, so. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. That was really awkward. Wow. I should have gone under those, but Jesus, I don't want to go too far right. Sorry, I just gotta DM. Lost Kingdom from 3D Mario, or from, wow, nice. Well, I guess that's technically true. Lost Kingdom from Odyssey is the best 3D Mario sandbox level. I mean, it's a good level, but the issue is that Mario Odyssey sucks. Not sure what's my favorite 3D Mario sandbox level. It would probably be something from Sunshine, because I really like Sunshine. Okay, this is maybe a weird one. Maybe not, honestly. Although I do like that level a lot. Honestly, maybe it's Noki Bay from Sunshine. Dude, look, I really liked my first playthrough of Odyssey. That's a good gift. But I tried replaying the game several times, and every time I just got bored out of my mind. I just grew to not really like it at all. Even though the first playthrough was fun, it's like anytime I try to go back to the game, it's like, it's kind of boring. And I think like my impression of the game is like, I think it's really cool when you don't know what's happening and what's gonna happen, because there's a lot of surprises. Wooden Kingdom's cool. I always really like the aesthetic of Luncheon Kingdom. Why can I... Hold on. Surely not. Is there like a Twitch setting to like... What? There's no way. Is there a Twitch setting to like... Is there a Twitch setting to like allow people to knock on you to collaborate even if you don't follow them? Because I can knock on fucking Game Champ 3000 and like... like I'm not gonna do that because I don't think anyone has ever used the knock feature, and also it's not like it's not like I have content prepared, you know? Yeah, let's collab! But like, do they follow me on Twitch? 'Cause that'd be kinda cool if so. Slay, hop on. If they do actually follow me, then that's pretty awesome. I wonder if they followed me from Mario 64 or... Can you beat Music 2 without touching any bullets, dude? True. I'd be on that. I mean, I'm basically doing like VG myths right here. This is VG myths content. That's a thing. Dude, okay, so like, I'm like, watching JoJo's is on pause because like, fucking my headphones. Resetting the save for every hit. True. True. Regardless. Fucking... Like... I watched like a recent like Game Champ video about Legend of Zelda, and like at some point they made a JoJo's reference which like spoils the stand power, sort of. I mean, it doesn't really tell you much, but like it lets you infer like the nature of the stand to some degree. And that was just really funny because like it comes out of nowhere and just like, bro, why, bro? Why am I out here getting cooked by everything on the internet? This is kind of cooked. I can't jump. Yeah. It's not a spoiler. Yes, I imagine it's not a big spoiler, but you know, it's like, it startled me when I heard the words, because like, oh no! I think the biggest JoJo spoiler I have is because of that one Roblox video, which I can't rewatch it because obviously it'd be a proper spoiler if I rewatched it, but I remember even without the context I found the video really fucking funny. So I'm really excited to be able to watch it properly. Dude, I want to continue JoJo's with my fucking headphones, bro. I have right ear audio only. Do you know how annoying that is? I mean, I'm slowly getting used to it, but it is annoying. I like it though. No. Wanna watch more now? I do wonder, like, if I like after 100%ing music too, I do kind of want to do like the hardest difficulty of every avoidance, like all back to back in one sitting, start at Deadlock XXX and move all the way to Growth Memories. Speaking of Deadlock XXX, here's a funny anecdote. I made that like a tier maker tier list for Music 2 where I just like put every, you know, song in like a single thing. So I needed to like get images for every song, and the way I did that is I just looked up the song and found the cover art that Music 2 uses, or if that wasn't there, I just took a picture of the one in Music 2. So, the first one is Deadlock XX, so I looked up in Google Deadlock XXX, and that is how I learned that there's a character in some video game, I forget which video game, I think it's Valorant, called Deadlock, and yeah, that was not what I expected to see when I googled it. Actual pussy jump scare. And there were boobs too, and penis. It was really scary. I wasn't ready for it. That gap. See, that was quite a rude awakening. I was not prepared. Good lord. Guy driving by in a very rickety car. This is mostly comfy. Not really a good place to stand, so retreating would be wise. Yeah, okay. Thank God that when I had to retreat, it gave me a really good gab for it. That was much appreciated, buddy. Yeah, that was a kind of bad game at jump rope. Because you don't want to be playing jump rope with a rope that short. I'm just saying stuff. I'm talking about, it's an anecdote, it's a story. If you miss part of the story, it looks like I'm just talking about boobs and butts, which to be fair, I do sometimes. Actually, not really. I don't really talk about them that much. Very occasionally. I like how I'm kind of struggling to pass the intro, and then when I do pass the intro both times, good old Yellow, you know, Yellow has, it always has something to say. Like, Yellow always has like a new trick up its sleeve, a new thing to throw at you, or sometimes the same old thing. Like Yellow really just never gets old. Or at least it thinks it never gets old. Yellow actually gets very tiring to die to very early on. But, you know, we can pretend that Yellow is a cool attack and that it's very fun. And that we all love it. That we definitely didn't wish that its mom dropped it as a baby, but, you know. I don't remember if I was dropped as a baby. I don't think it was. What? What kind of gap was that? Why did I not just jump earlier? What am I... Dude, I just didn't think they were going to overlap like that. Oh, that's not very good. Why would you do that? I don't want to get too close to that because it's uncomfortable. I see. I'm pretty sure the only, like, permanent thing that's happened in my body... Well, I guess there is one thing, but didn't say that. But the main thing is like the piece of graphite that's like in my knee because I stabbed myself with a pencil and a part of the pencil broke off in my knee and then I never got it out, so it's finished there. Like I can't really do anything about it. Like I mean, if I got surgery, it could be removed, obviously, but. No! Why did you have to fucking be on the floor, man? The future arc mid-combo. What is the thing your leg has? Amazing. Dude, I gotta stop doing this stuff. Oh, okay. Let's see. I don't even, like... like, my mom told me, like, you know, just, like, pinch it until it gets out, but, like, when the, like, wound was fresh, that was maybe possible, but, like, definitely isn't now. And I mean, I tried to get it out because it would kind of like annoy me that there's like this weird imperfection in my skin. I can look at it now if I just hold my hand like that. Like, yeah, it's right there. Looks very silly. I wonder if like it'll ever come out in my life. Like, I mean, it won't come out naturally, obviously, but like I do wonder if at some point it will happen that it's not there anymore. Like that like it was definitely before high school that happened, so it's been there for like at least like what, like 7 years. Dude, I am not cooking the intro. Dude. That would actually be kind of that'd actually be kind of fire, like. Don't keep a pencil in your person, keep the pencil in you so you can like sacrifice everything to get the tip out and then use it to write. Like dude, that is actually like holy shit. Yeah, it's like actually like fire writing, bro. That's how people develop superpowers. Well, I don't have any superpowers. Sharp lead spikes at my mouth. Well, it's not how you spell lead, but I'll give you a pass. I am sucking dick and balls at fucking the intro, man. It's funny because it's like my intro, I was popping off for a little bit, but like, dude, my intro pass rate this session has actually been pretty bad. But this is an excellent session, regardless of what happens. Cause like, I mean, like, come on, man, a one hit, like a near clear, like a distant PB, like that's crazy. That is actually crazy. I definitely think I'm gonna beat this in September. But you never know. Can't just assume, but there's a good chance at least, so hopefully it happens. That'd be kind of cool, because like that's like, dude, that would be scary though. Like if you just saw that in the wild, like just like, you know, your opponent in whatever altercation you're in just has like fucking massive spikes coming from them, and they can fuck you up. Dude, my performances on blue today have been sexy. Like, dude, that was really good. Oh my god. I don't want to be in the very middle. I didn't want to for a while. You're scaring me, dude. You're scaring me, dude. Hold back, no bite. Oh, that was a little... that was feisty! Spicy, yeah, you know what? Yeah. Respectable. Ligma ball. Dude, what the fuck? Okay, yeah, that's the. Oh my god! What is your. You. Fuck you. You suck. I'm gonna use the toilet real quick. I'm gonna pee everywhere. Hold on. A blue po. Sorry, for a second there I remembered that I'm an adult who's 20 years old, so I can just eat a Snickers to reward myself for playing good on this session. Well, it wasn't like a full Snickers bar, it was just like a small little bite-sized one because one of my roommates went to the nearby convenience store and they asked me if I wanted a snack. And I asked for a candy bar and they said Snickers was okay, and then they got me a bag of little mini ones and they're really tasty. Okay, but my reads on blue today are actually really fucking good. Like, I feel like I'm like on point on that attack. I feel like I'm making like both like really smart reads that like I wouldn't like do. Like I feel like on like a worse day I'd be getting cooked by blue right now with the RNG I'm getting, but like I feel like I'm just like playing it so smart. Which is really satisfying. I really have gotten good at that attack, man. I do think that kind of reading is like something I'm pretty strong at, so I was always confident I'd be good at that attack, but like pulling off the reads I'm doing so consistently, that feels amazing, man. I feel really good about my my avoidance player skills right now. I mean, I am a pretty good avoidance player, all things considered. Also a good needle player. I'm just good at fan games. Fuck. I mean, it's hard to say someone with a Toei clear is a bad player. I feel like if you did that, like I feel like your standards are too high, bro. Although to be fair, Toei is a Miku, so it's free. That's part of why it's kind of cool, the fact that like I'm playing this and will beat it, because it's like this is like that like difficulty level, but like it's a fucking barrage avoidance, bro. Like that is like so much more out of my comfort zone. It's a weird barrage avoidance, but it is barrage, so it's kind of crazy. You have to be good. Thing is, like, compare, like, it does depend on your standard, because if your standards are like only a task is good at avoidance. Okay, no, that's true. That's okay. Well, yeah, that's kind of like, that's like the confidence issues paradox, Kai. Because like every community has its good players that have like confidence issues. It's definitely in the fan game community, but in the SMD4 ROM hack community, at least when I played, it was extremely common, like more common than it is here by like a big factor. So like there's always like, you know, like if you're very hard on yourself, then it's like other people will interpret that as you being hard on them. But it's like, in reality, it's like, you just have different standards for yourself compared to other people. Because, like, obviously, when I say, like, oh, I'm so shit, it's like I'm just thinking that because I made a stupid mistake today, or, like, I'm, you know, kind of playing inconsistently. A level of play that is really good still, like, it's good enough to beat, like, a lot of avoidances is not good enough for whatever I'm doing that day. And it's still better than, like, most people would be able to do. So it's like, for my standards, you know, that's quite bad. But in general, like, if, you know, someone was, like, you know, if someone, like, beat, like, let's say Tarot, for instance, after, like, 20 hours, like, if I spent 20 hours on Tarot, I would be like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with me? But that's just because my standard is higher. You know, if someone beats Tarot for 20 hours, you know, it's like their first big hard avoidance, for instance, I would be very fucking impressed. I would not be impressed if I was the person that did that. You know, I'd just be a little embarrassed. So that's like, you know, you hold people to different standards depending on like what their skill level is, because it's like, you know, regardless, it's, you know, it's impressive to beat Tarot. Like, that's a hard accomplishment no matter who you are. Like, even if you're like an extremely good player who can beat it like every like 5 minutes on average, like that doesn't matter. Like, it's still a hard game. It's still a game that, like, if you got a beginner to play, they would probably get absolutely devoured by it. So it's impressive, you know, and that's like, yeah, but, you know, when it's like you talk about yourself, you tend to use different standards than you would for other people, I feel. And I think a lot of people do that. Not everyone, obviously. Some people, I think, are very realist. Although it also depends on, like, your, you know, like, your point of reference. Because, like, as a good player can be, like, a good player can be someone who can, like, beat, like, a 60-bit needle game. Or it can be someone who's, like, a high-level player in, like, the grand scheme of things. And that's, like, a very different level of good, obviously, but it's, you know, it depends on the conversation. Anyways, the point is, when I say something like I'm bad or something, it's never, like, it's always, like, the standard is always incredibly high, because it's, like, I want to be better, and usually it's, like, you know, when I'm mean to myself especially, my standards are just ridiculously high, which is unhealthy. And then shut up. Oh, I shouldn't have, like, turned left, should have kept going. Now I got hit again. Okay, that was a really hard post unravel. Nice. 5th one today, Jesus. 6-8. That's a funny score. So yeah, that's like, no, that's why it's like, you know, it's kind of weird when like people tend to talk about their own skill, because like, you know, it's all about the standard that you hold yourself to compared to the standards that you hold other people to. And it's like like saying that even is kind of silly, because I don't hold like anyone besides me to any kind of standard. I would never be like, oh my god. I would never like someone spent like 20 hours on Tarot and then beat it, and then spend like 100 hours on By the Pie. I would not be like, oh, that's kind of embarrassing, bro. Like, you're getting cooked. like that's something I like. You know, I wouldn't even think that, because it's like it's so silly, right? But you know, you think about that about yourself all the time. It's like, yeah. I mean, it just comes down to like something that's true in like so many areas of life, that you are, you know, your own biggest critic and stuff. It's important to remember that, because you will always judge yourself harsher than other people will. Especially if those people are very polite, because it's like, you know, realistically, it's like, you know, even if you are like a, you know, a beginner player, you know, in the grand scheme of things, you're not like very good. No one's gonna call you bad at fan games. Like, at least not directly, you know, like that never happens. I don't know. This is something I think about. This is important to remember, because it's like, yeah, it's like any top player I feel is gonna be, or any high level player. I still don't like calling myself a top player, even though it's true. It seems so, I don't know, weird. But regardless, like you know, it's just like, yeah, you just gotta. Yeah. I have been pretty confident though lately, like genuinely. I'd actually think my confidence is like pretty high. Hopefully not an egotistical level of like confidence where like, people think I'm like fucking obnoxious because I'm always talking about how good I am. I don't think I'm like that, but maybe I am without realizing it. But I have actually had a good amount of confidence lately. I mean, obviously it depends on the day, because like that's how like, because like I mean like the way you feel about yourself in a game is mental health related, like. You know, to some people that's silly, because it's like, why would you care so much about, like, a video game and, like, how you perform in a video game? That's like, you know, like, your own mental state can really impact you in that regard. But it's like, it really does make a difference, man. Like, if you have, like, issues outside of whatever game you're grinding, and you hop on the game, and then it's like, you know, you're struggling, and so you care about your improvement, and you're probably going to project those issues onto you know, your presence in the game. And it's like that was like my biggest issue with fan games for a while. It was like I was very stressed and always felt kind of inadequate. And on top of that, it's like I felt like I had to be like someone who's like perfect to be like good enough, essentially. And like that's like not just formed from the like, you know, like what I heard from people and like what, you know, my impressions of how people felt about me, but it also formed from just like outside issues, like just generally feeling like I had to be extremely perfect. And it's like that kind of thing really like affects you, because it's like now it's like, you know, my life outside of fan games is now affecting how I interact with and enjoy fan games, and that sucks, because it's like, you know, if you're sad in real life and you play fan games to try to like feel better, you know, it might not always work. I don't know. Maybe it's silly to think about this so hard, but I be thinking about it because I'm stupid and gay. I mean, I have a lot to, like, say on this topic. And I am also homosexual. Well, not homosexual. I don't know what I am. Because, like, here's the thing. I always hear different, like, definitions for the words, like, pansexual and bisexual. That, like, I don't really even bother referring to myself as either. I feel like I'm more likely to say, like, oh, you know, I like, you know, both genders. Or not, well, both genders is silly to say. I like, yeah, okay, whoops. Sorry, non-binary erasure, oops, I slipped. I'm sorry, Dia. But, I like, you know, I like all genders, just not equally, is what I meant to say. I mean, yeah. A lot of labels are silly, because it's like, they kind of, like, put, like, a lot of labels kind of put you in, like, this, like, box which has like a definition of what you are, but the reality is that a lot of people are like more complicated than that, I feel. And I don't really think it's productive to like, you know, like try to find like the exact boxes that you fit in, you know, because like I don't really care about that kind of thing anymore, because like to me it's like my identity is tied to just who I am and what I like and how I would choose to express myself, and it's like there may or may not be a word that describes it properly, but you know, I am who I am and I know who I am. Yeah, that's fair, Kai. Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, like, I do think, like, you know, obviously it's like, labels are, like, good for, like, uniting people, I feel, because it's like people can, like, get together based on, like, some commonality and share in, like, the struggles that they face in that, like, group, you know, and I think that's, like, obviously that's very good and important, but I do think, like, I don't really, like, I guess I don't really identify myself with labels, I guess, because, like, it's just not how I think of myself. I don't, like, even though I may fall under the box of bisexual or pansexual, I haven't really thought of myself as either in years. Which is kind of interesting to think about. Even if I technically am, like, I don't know. This is not how my brain thinks about it anymore. Oh, I see. Does that mean that it spends a lot of time with Miku and Colonel? Actually, you don't really spend a lot of time with Colonels. You spend a lot of time with Miku, huh? Oh, dude. I couldn't get around that. I should have stayed low to the ground and let it move. Oh, alright. That's fair enough. I see, okay. Even the game-making trenches. I do want to make that that website for talking about fan games. I also want to make more stuff. I've actually kind of been in the mood to make more stuff, but I have to learn more Game Maker, which is very hard for me, but I will eventually, I promise. Eventually I'll get used to it and I'll start making stuff again. Because I do want to make stuff. There is one like low effort project I want to do, which is try to make, I want to flow Modachi. Which would just be a Tomodachi-like, but it's, or, well, Tomodachi, I think how you pronounce it. Tomodachi-like, but, you know, it's, I want to flow. But I think that would be funny, and it's like, it wouldn't be too hard for me to beat, because I could just, like, the thing is, like, if I opened up Flow last save, I wouldn't beat it, probably, in a timely manner, but you would see me, like, I have, like, the general motion down, so it wouldn't take too long to just, like, relearn how exactly it feels and just rebeat it. Because it is a consistent save, for sure, like, you do get used to the feeling. I mean, I've passed the plane tower twice in a row, which is pretty funny. I should probably beat that one Choco level, because I don't think it would be as hard as Flow last save for me. Fun fact, Choco has beaten Flow last save, maybe even multiple times, but he doesn't have a clear if I want to Flow for some reason. Okay, but why is Chronomia that high in Precision Hall of Fame, bro? It is not that hard. I know I'm saying that as like the only person who thinks that, so it's not really fair to say that, but yeah. I do think it's silly that game is above Flow at least. Maybe other people feel that way. I'm just surprised, because I feel like I never really heard much just like talk about Chronomia, but like, now it's like top 10. It's like for that reason I have like a really undeserved Precision top 10, even though I haven't done anything like that hard. Holy shit! Oh my god. You were up to some nasty business, man. Oh, indecisiveness, man. I stuttered for a little bit, I turned back, and that killed it. I couldn't make it left in time. Yeah, they do. You just download like Utility, and you can just like customize like the actuation point and some extra settings. You can tinker it until it feels good for you. I also haven't any like durability issues with mine, with like chattering and everything. But if you do, there's a bunch of like replacement keys that come with the Routing 2 HE, so you can like or like replacement switches, so you can always replace them. Well, not always. You'll eventually run out because there's only like 5. But specific settings, yeah, I just copied what Mir did. The actuation point I think is like 2.2 millimeters. Whoops. Yeah. And then there's some other things you can mess around with. Some people really like this one thing, which is like, I forget what it's called. It might be, is it rapid trigger? I don't know. It's a setting that makes it so like instead of like, it will like instantly detect key presses and releases. Not really with like an actuation point, it'll like more so like detect when the key is pressed and when it's released. Yeah, okay, it is rapid trigger. Yeah, so I have heard some people say they like that for fan games. I fucking hate it for fan games. Oh my god, I can't stand it. It is so miserable to play with for me. It is actually like cause I think part of the issue is that I move my hands a bit when I play Needle. So it's like, or just play in general, like I move my hands. But like it's hard to walk right sometimes with that shit, because if your finger fucking slips off and you just barely don't exert the like exact amount of pressure you were exerting beforehand, you fucking release the key. Like, it does not work for fan games, bro. It makes basic movement fucking miserable. In my opinion, it's terrible, but some people like it, so give it a try. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh wait, weren't you actually... Oh my god. I guess you were playing... Did you actually use a side device for playing it? Dude. Yeah, no man. Like, I was genuinely... I was fucking up, like, walking to the right, bro. Like, I genuinely... Like, I was struggling with just holding, like, right. Like, that was so hard, man. Like, there would just be points where I was in the middle of a jump and the kid would just, like, stop moving. Like, bro, what? It's so annoying. In my opinion, dog shit. Wow, should have fallen down. Motor's motorcycle goes vroom vroom, roar. That's what it sounds like. I'll have you know, I have surpassed the 65-hour mark. I have now played Longhena Cantata for 65 hours. Are you guys impressed? You better be. Because I'm impressed. I'm in a very silly mood right now, I feel. Which is funny, because I was actually really anxious before starting stream. I had like a bit of like, not an anxiety attack, but like, I was just like kind of anxious about everything, and I kept feeling like, oh, something bad is gonna happen soon. But streaming this made me feel better, which is a nice feeling. I like that streaming this can make me feel better, because it's like, this is a very depressing grind, bro. Like, this is a grind that makes you wish you're playing a different game. But like, it can still just improve my day, just because like I just like playing fan games. That makes me happy. Okay, I want to check something real quick. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yes, hold on. I guess it doesn't say, okay. Huh. I shouldn't check if, yeah, I was gonna check if Game Champ follows me, but I can't check there. I have to check the followers list. Put it up for stream. I will say it will be fun to go back to 2-year audio though, because the 1-year audio is not hitting. I love. Oh, sorry. I love when the song sounds boneless. It's like sometimes I try to listen to a song on my PC, but before I can listen to it, I have to play with the chord a lot until it's like in the exact position that makes it so like I can hear in both ears. It's never a comfortable position, bro. It's always ass. I'm curious how that even works. Like, how does like moving the wire make the like left ear audio work sometimes? That would be kind of interesting to learn about. God, I can walk to the right there. Oh my god. That's very strange, yeah. Weirdo stuff. I do think the notable place where I've gotten a skill boost though is definitely final. I feel like my final reads have just been cleaner, and I feel like I've just like leveled up to the point where it's like the quality of play and my final and attempts is closer to what it was when I was grinding out finals, like in general, which is a really good sign. That means the fight is very fucking clearable. Because obviously I can beat final in isolation, even if it will take like a while to do a single time, because thank you final. No, I'm stupid. Ugh. Oh yeah, it's always tricky for games with lots of buttons. try to figure it out as I go, but sometimes it's pretty unwieldy. Reminds me I actually want to get a controller that works. Because, I do have a controller over there, but it's been dead for a while. It doesn't work anymore for me. So maybe I should just get like a controller for stuff. Whoops. I mean, yeah, that'd be fine. Yeah, it sounds like pretty alright, I think. I wonder how some of the DS features get emulated. I imagine there's like a button to like turn like a DS emulator for games that like make you use it sideways, because like the Mario and Luigi games on the DS and the 3DS do that. They make you hold that shit sideways. Well, not all of them, but you know, they do it in Thousand to Story and Dream Team, and they might do it in Paper Game, I don't remember. I know there's like the big like paper craft battles or whatever they are. Bro. I am not an expert. Hold the computer sideways. Yes, that'll work. Dude, I need to stop jumping into shit. Wanted those to pass me, but they were so far ahead. Or so not so far ahead, they were so slow. So I jumped a bit early and then I got kinda awkward. What the fuck? Okay. Anyways, New Super Mario Bros. X. What is that? Is that like a ROM hack? I see, okay. That's kinda cool. I was aware of a game called like Super Mario Bros. X, I think. And it had like a couple different campaigns. I think they were like... I think it was just like you could like build your own levels, but there was like the game came with like 2 campaigns and one of them was called The Invasion. I remember thinking it was like crazy and awesome. Oh, I see, okay. Yeah, that's not a ROM hack then. I think it's just like a... I don't know if it's a Flash game, but it's just like a game. Pretty awesome sauce. Holy shit. What the fuck? That like Mario Bros. Like X like invasion thing is like the context of it I saw was like this like YouTube Let's Play group that I really liked as a kid. I didn't watch like too many things they did. The things they watched were very fun. I remember they played like a Rayman game, that was fun. But I think my favorite thing they did was like at some point they like did like a race of like the Super Mario Bros. All-Stars version of Lost Levels for SMB2J. And like that was a very entertaining set of videos to me. I know it would be as entertaining now that I'm like way older, but maybe. Dude, that was fucking hard. I had to like jump instantly and like instantly know the gap was there. Okay. The blue pass rate has been kind of bad, but to be fair, at the start of the session it was fucking ridiculous. I can't recommend. Wow. Sometimes you avoid something and it's... Wow. That was really stupid. So dumb. Not too much energy. Good attempts always tuckered me in. I got 5 finals today and 2 of them were fucking amazing. Like, holy shit. This was a session. This was a session. Oh my god, yeah. I don't think I want to go too much longer. Especially with the getting click on blue. Oh, that's kind of crazy. Yeah, that's a... Should ultra sue him. Dude. For real. Big yawn. haven't really been cooking the past hour, but dude, this session was amazing, man. I mean, like I said, like no matter what happens in the rest of the session, I'll be happy. And I'm pretty sure since I said that, I got another final. Actually, didn't I get 2 more finals? I think I said that after 3. I don't know. Crazy shit, though. I'm like really happy. My performances on this avoidance have been really good lately. I think I have like a couple more good attempts in me, but I'm definitely kind of out of it now. Not cooking as hard, not as consistent. Intro's kind of been a bitch this whole session. Not making the same amazing plays on blue, like I definitely kind of lost it on my attack for sure. Although blue is hard. But also it's kind of ridiculous the pass rate I had. Another blue pass would be sick before the second one. Like getting the 3 final again. Kind of due for a death to it though, because first time that got there today died too. It's been 5 in a row, my deaths. It's kind of crazy, except for yesterday, which also had an incredibly good pre-final pass rate. I mean, I appreciate it greatly because I've had so many days of bad pre-final pass rates in a row, with very few good days that like pretty much since the Desert Bus session, it's been kind of bad for me, that effect. Having like a good pass rate is quite nice. Fuck me, man. That jump was totally doable, I just... God. Mess it up. That was really awkward, man. That position, like, it was weird how little height I had to jump there, considering... Like, yeah, I don't know. That angle was just not very favorable. Well, the death was kind of silly. Okay, so I would have been good if I just survived that. But yeah. Playing like the really low jump ropes is always kind of bad, because it's like, if you have to jump every time on an attack 2, you want it to be over at least a small hurdle, because then it's like the range that you have to jump is quite big. But if it's just barely like clipping your feet, then you don't have that much room to jump, all things considered, and you still have to jump every time. So you don't really get the advantages of jumping constantly, or of that angle ratherly, because jumping constantly is never an advantage. It's just that like if it's high enough that you have to jump constantly, there are some perks that come with that. So, yeah. It's nice. Ow. I should have stayed put. I definitely went to the wrong gap. Man. Whoops. Got 5 finals in one day. On 2 days in a row. Well, not 1 day, 1 session, 2 days in a row. On both afternoon sessions. Like, that's crazy to think about. Because already 4 finals is kind of pushing it a little bit. But like 4. 5. Yeah. Crazy. 6 would also be crazy. It's very possible in the session. But very difficult, obviously. And then we can get it. Well, still time to get it, but I will probably stop soon, so chances are I won't get it, but it'll be cool to get it. Like, I don't know, just getting that number is just crazy. It's kind of funny the contrast in the session. This was 5, and then 2 sessions before was also 5, but the session in between was 2. So it's like so much worse of a session. Not even half as good. Well, it have an unravel. Whoops. You guys remembered how like YouTube chat is so bad? Like if you stream on YouTube, it's like one of the really stupid things is like, oh my god, what is that? One of like the really dumb things is like if you like talk even remotely quickly, you get like timed out for like 30 seconds because you're talking too fast. Like their spam detection is like way too sensitive, man. It's genuinely insane. Like, I do not know why it's like that. Wow, no jumping low enough to get to that gap. That's crazy. Just like cancel the false fast enough to sneak under that bullet. Well, if I say that bullet, it was like 5 seconds ago. Always remain true that like if you wanna improve your attack 1 and 2 pass rates, you really do have to learn to cancel and barrage avoidance because god, it saves you so much sometimes. As stupid as that shit is, you actually really want to be able to cancel. There's some situations that like I literally just only got out because I canceled. Like, it really is just like the god tier answer sometimes. Just the ability to fall that fast but still increase your height a little bit is just like so useful on density stuff, man. Well, almost hit that. That was a really precise dodge in the middle of that. No, okay, well that is a final, but you know, yeah, god damn it. I can't believe I didn't die on that pre-final, man, I got so scared. Dude, I just got so lucky on pre-final day. Alright, well, 6 final in 1 day. This one was, yeah, oh my god. This was a, you know, not the strongest final of the day, but it wasn't the worst one. I did have the 11 hit, that was only a 10 hit. Alright, not bad. 6 in 1 day, Jesus. That is a naughty session, yeah. I'll go until I reach, what would that be, 65 and a half levels of... Levels? Hours of playtime. I joined the AA, true. I actually joined the AAA several times. Except that sounds kind of stupid, because AAA is just like that one company that opens your car door for you. Oops. AAA. It'd be cool if you could get a rank above AAA, like you got like an S rank or something, but doesn't really exist. Is quadruple A thing in Ensemble Tech? I don't think it is. Regardless, you know, there is no S rank, so triple A is where it maxes out at. I have at least an A on most things. I don't have it on Sakura and Nina though. Actually on Nina my score's kinda pathetic, bruh. It's a fucking... still 7 million. So I haven't figured out how to get a better one. Maybe I will eventually. Whoops. The thing I went for there was precisely so. This session just had such a fat cock, like, actually crazy. Like, it was just doing things. Just doing things with stuff. Someone cooked here. Something about this attack that feels very mechanical to me. I'm not sure if I can really explain it, but like it feels... It's also like the part of the song, like it just feels like it's a factory, you know? It's a very specific sensation it gives me. Whoops. That attack looks like a face with the spawners on the top left and right. Do you mean the pattern? Oh wait, no, you mean, okay, you mean attack 2, I just wanted to know. Okay, yeah, I see what you mean. Okay, yeah, because those would be the eyes, huh? Yeah, okay, I see where you're cooking. It just feels like the ways the bullets spawn is just like so methodical, and it feels like your reads are very mechanical, like read one wall, then read the next, and the next, like, and then like, you know, it's like both string, like, I don't know, like I can't even word it really, because that sounds so stupid what I just said, but like, I don't know, it's a very specific vibe. Yeah. Because everything about that attack feels like it's made in a factory, which sounds like a terrible insult, but... I mean, yeah, vibes are the most important thing. Avoidance would have huge aura if it faded to white at the end. It does. I mean, like, the thing is, like, with this avoidance, like, the ending of it especially is, like, it's a little anticlimactic because like not only does it just kind of end like after like the song loops, but like it also like kind of it's not a like a climactic ending, you know? Like it really is just like the avoidance is over now. It is kind of silly. And like Taisa doesn't even die at the end of the avoidance; he's still there. And, like he runs away at the end of the fight. Like, dude, you don't even get to kill him. Like, he stays alive for his next endeavor. Brown Taisa is the same. So all I'm saying is like you don't really beat Taisa at the end of this fight. You know, you kind of just reach like a stalemate where like he doesn't think he can beat you anymore. He's like, eh, that's enough. Which is funny because of like, you know, the song. Actually I'm done. Okay. I'll stop there. That was a really good session. I'm very happy. Oh my goodness, man. Just what a crazy day. Let's see. Yeah, finals from 67 to 73, max chain from 7267 to 7315, and hit count PB is now 1 times 2. So yeah, I'm gonna edit that. That was a great session. See you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.